Hi guys, David here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Dave D Fishing. So in this video, we're fishing a very large pond in Plymouth, Massachusetts. See this? Beautiful out today. 38 degrees right now, and thank goodness it didn't freeze overnight. So large body water. If you go this direction, the water actually goes out and around a peninsula to the right, and then there's a lot more water over there. So yeah, the plan for the day is to try and catch some panfish. I don't care what they are. There's white perch, yellow perch, bluegill, pumpkin seed. I'm trying to think what else is in here. White suckerfish, brown bullhead, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, black crappie. I think that's really it. Then there's some tiny fish in the water, like tessellated darters and that type of thing, and golden shiner. So I'm going to be using high-low rigs today because in October I tore my rotator cuff on my left shoulder, so I need to take it easy for a little bit because we get the real fishing coming up in May. Hopefully the stripers and whatnot come in early, and then we get squid, so I'm excited about that. So I really need to give my shoulder a rest, and then obviously I have a kayak that I have to be hoisting up and down, so hoping for the best. It's one of your nightmare injuries if you're a fisherman and anybody active or in a trade where you're obviously using your shoulder a lot. So hopefully it heals up. So sorry, I'm just adjusting my angle. So high-low rig, it is nothing fancy. It's just 15-pound fluorocarbon surgeon's loop at the top, 8 inches down dropper loop, size 4.0 hook. Oh, sorry, not 4.0, size 4 hook. And another one, same thing down there, dropper loop, size 4 hook, about a foot. More material to a surgeon's loop, and then you got a sinker down there. That's really it. So I'm using 1.5 to 2 inches so I can get some distance, because it's quite a ways before I hit any significantly deeper water in here, because the deepest it gets is 13 feet. And when I've gone on my kayak over here, it's about 100 feet out before I get to any get to a drop off or anything. So we're gonna spot up today too. I don't know if you guys have seen this thing before. I used it in my last video. So here's a spot. So the idea behind this thing is you load it up with what's called ground bait, or you can call it chum. So we're gonna put oats in here, old-fashioned oats. I like the larger grains for this, I found out, just because they stay inside the spod a little bit better, and I make this a little bit softer so it falls apart really easily once it comes in contact with the water. So old-fashioned oats, and then we have Cloud 9 ground bait mix in there. It's really strong smelling. It's not bad though. It doesn't smell bad. It's really fruity. And then I have some crushed up pineapple boilies in there just for some volume and some visuals for the fish to pick at. Lots of protein in here. There's also hemp seed in here. So like I said, I spent a lot of time walking around this pond the past couple weeks, and the fish seem to be hunkering down over here for the winter, and they're doing laps. So once I've spotted out there, so I chucked a bunch of ground bait, the yellow perch, bluegill, what else have I caught? White perch. They'll do large laps, and then after the first 2 laps they seem to hover around and stick around because of the bait, which is a good thing, and I don't want to be walking around more than I have to. So I'm gonna load this up. Pretty simple. Do it over the bowl so you don't waste a bunch of it. So you could do this for, I've done this for carp. It seems to work pretty well. You could vary up your bait. You don't have to use what I'm using, but I like the Cloud 9 mix in there because it makes this really, it makes a cloud in the water, and it's all fish foody and attractive to it. Has proteins in it. So all right, let me check some of this out and we'll see what happens. So I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, so you want to pick a spot to cast from with this thing. So I have this Y stick that should be still over here. Oh, there it is. I'm stepping on it right now. And then you pick a point on the horizon across from you and just cast to it. So I'm gonna aim for the highest peak in the trees over across from me, and just give it a good whip. And then here's the important part right here too. So you line clip this off, So you're chucking bait on the same spot every single time. Because if you're not doing this, you're going to be spreading bait all over the place, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep it a nice concentrated area. So you can give this a couple shakes just to knock the bait out, let it sit for a second, and then you reel it in. That's really it. And this thing floats on the top nicely, comes in really quickly, then also knocks all the like excess bait out of the spot, so it's spreading it continuously when it comes in for the most part for the first couple feet, and then it should be empty. And that is it. An empty spod. Beautiful thing. Yeah, this thing casts like a missile. I love it. And this is the Mini Skyliner by Corda. If you want to buy one, I bought this one on Big Carp Tackle. It was like 10 bucks, so totally worth it though. I love it. All right, and then next, got some night crawlers in here. These are actually like a month old, so I'm impressed they've made it this far. Sorry, just organizing the rod, getting it cleaned up. So, grab a little strip of night crawler, just sort of weave it on there. That is really it. And I put a little piece of soft plastic on there. It's yellow just for visuals to help bring the fish over. And let's see, one more piece, and then we are good to go. All right. All right, there's my little Y stick. Right there, good to go. All right, now we sit and wait. That is it. Actually, guys, while I have a second, so I have waders on, thank goodness. Let me show you what this does, what the actual bait looks like when it comes out. I want to show you what the Cloud9 stuff does. So, hits the water, dunk, flips upside down, and then if you see this, let me see if you get a good angle right here. Very cloudy, obviously white, and then once everything's out, settles on the bottom like that. So it sinks pretty quickly. So that's why you want to soak your oatmeal and everything so it gets down to the bottom as quick as possible, because there is a little bit of wind in here, and it'll blow around the bait a little bit, so you want to minimize that. But that's what it looks like. That's really it. All right, I'm still waiting for a fish. I just wanted to show you that since it's a nice day out. Oop. You just got a bite on this rod. All right, let's wait and see. Oh, just got a bite on that one. Hasn't been out there very long. Yep, something on it. Hold on. How to eat it? Oh. It just barely tossed out my other rod. Huh. Feels like a catfish. That'd be cool on the first fish I catch. Target species would be cool. Huh, what is that? It feels a little weird. Catfish? What is that? Oh wow, that's a nice perch actually. That's a very chunky perch. Probably like 13. There's a lot of fish lice on them though. But yeah, that's a nice fish right there. Beautiful colors. All right. Come here, little man. Don't open their mouth. There you go, nice little man. Here you go. Nice fish. That was a really lazy bite though when he, ooh, tipping over, when he did hit it. Still have my bait on there too, perfect. Got another nibble on this left rod right here. That looks like a perch. It seems like they're hanging off to the left, about that left pile of bait on the that I chummed out there, which is weird. It's pretty good so far though. I'm pretty happy with it. Don't have to be, like I said, I injured my shoulder, so I don't want to be casting, doing a lot of repetitive motions with my shoulder right now and injuring it worse. Wow, this is a smaller perch, but their stomachs are really chunky. Bony mouths. Come here. Open your mouth. Yeah, nice little perch. Alright, rebait this quick and I'll check it back out. I'm pretty sure something just nibbled this. I'm just going to tighten up the line a little bit. Oh, there he is. Yep. Now, the spot where I'm catching these fish off to the left, there's this weed bed towards, like, in between me and the tip of that island, to the left of that, left part of that island. And then a little bit more to the left, there's actually a clear spot over there. So I'm gonna move both rods over there. A lot of white perch. I am astounded I haven't caught any bluegill or anything like that. Definitely way bigger yellow perch in here than these, but I'm still happy to catch them though. Something. My bait's still there, it's even better. That was really quick. All right, so I get a good school of fish over there now. They're not huge, but it'd be nice to catch something other than yellow perch right now. Probably another yellow, yep. Another yellow, small one. I barely set the rod down before that fish bit. This one just got hit. Sometimes when you move the line just a little bit with the bait on there, it'll prompt them to come over and grab it again. See if he comes back. Yeah, this water's freezing. Go on, fish. Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh, see, the line's going slack, so I think he just picked it up and he's swimming towards me. There he goes, there he goes. Huh. I got him? Nah, got stuck in the weeds. Oh no, I did get some. Ooh, first sunfish. Nice. Oh no, it's a little pumpkin seed. Finding something a little bit different. A nice fish. Just had a bite on this rod on my right. See if he comes back. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Got him. Oh, got him. Huh. Ooh, that's a little heavier. Oh, did he fall off? Oh, he might have fell off. Man. Actually felt decent too. Oh, no, he's still there. Must have been swimming right at me. White perch? Oh, it's a white perch. Oh, it's a white perch. There we go. Nice. They liked my chum, so that's good. These ones are a lot different colored than the ones in the herring runs. Ones in the herring runs are like this really dark, almost a dark, really dark gray along the back, but still a really nice fish. So I'll let him go. Show me where your brothers are. Go. Goes very slow. Hey guys, got a couple bites at the other spot, but it died off pretty quickly. I don't know where the fish got off to, but went over to this spot, and to keep myself busy I made this little dock over here. Just shored it up a little bit just to keep it from floating away. I found it tucked off in the bushes, and I found this little, looks like I don't even know if that's 10 foot. Maybe 8-foot little kid's kayak, but it is sinking though. I had a little plug in the back, I drained it out, but it is pretty quickly filling up with water. So I hear some air hissing, but nice little thing to sit on for a little bit, and I'll tuck it back in the bushes over there where I found it so the owners can come and pick it up hopefully, or someone can chuck it out. But yeah, overall pretty nice day. Got some white perch, no catfish, pumpkin seed, and seems to be plenty of yellow perch cruising around, but overall good day. Not bad for not lure fishing, so it's sort of nice just to chill out and just watch the rods. So sometimes that's all you need. You don't need to be running. I don't feel like running around, and I don't feel like re-injuring my shoulder or making it worse. So yeah, it works. High-low rig, night crawlers, and spotting out some bait out there just for ground bait to attract the fish over, and it seems to work, especially on these larger lakes. You just got to initially find sort of where the fish are, and then chuck some bait out there, just to chuck some ground bait over there just to keep them feeding. So when the water is cold like this water is probably, I'd say it's not even 40 degrees, so they're not going to be eating a lot, but you want to just put just enough bait in the water just to bring them over and maybe nibble and just keep them interested. That's all you want to do. So all right guys, we'll give it another half an hour, then we're gonna call it a day. Overall, pretty cool day out. Pretty nice to get out in the water and just chill out. All right guys, I went to a third spot after that little spot I made with I made a dock and all that stuff. Yeah, no more fish biting anymore, and that's okay. So it was a gorgeous day out. Started out a little bit cloudy, but now it's bright and beautiful out right now. So it is like 11 in the morning right now, so I'm gonna wrap it up and head home. So what's a better view than that? There's not much. I know it's just simple, but some days it is nice to just chuck a rod out and put it on a rod stand. So all right guys, thank you guys for watching. Thanks, bye.